Islam versus democracy. The governmental system of many Western countries is democracy. However, let's suppose that they were taken over by the waves of Muslim immigrants. These in time would no doubt support Sharia law. What types of freedoms are in an Islamic state? Would the citizens be granted the right to choose the religion they want, or would they be forced to accept Islam according to the Quranic verse, "If anyone desires a religion other than Islam, never will it be accepted of him, and in the hereafter he will be in the ranks of those who have lost." Surah 385. How about the right of a Muslim to change to another religion? Would that action be acceptable, or would it mean that whosoever changed from Islam would be charged with apostasy, which is punishable by death? Mohammad said, "Whoever changes his religion, kill him." Hadith Al Bukhari, one of the 6 major collections of Hadiths, volume 957. The United States has a system of government that gives citizens the right of self-rule through duly elected officials of their choice. These representatives write the laws that best concur with the wishes of the people to maintain their way of life. They have a say in what amount of taxes are levied and how the funds are to be spent. One important principle in this great system is the separation of church and state. This is a principle which is hard to reconcile with Islam, as it is a system not only of faith, but of politics as well. It is built on an opposing concept, for Islam is a religion and a state. According to Islam, Sharia law is the principal source of legislation. "We have sent down to thee the book and truth, that ye might judge men as guided by God." Surah 4:105. If Sharia is the basis for law, what are some of the rules and regulations that might be eventually imposed under a Muslim head of state? Here are just a few examples. Stealing, punished by hand amputation, Surah 538. Adultery, punished by public flogging, Surah 24:2. Drinking, punished by 40 or 80 lashes, Hadith Al Bukhari 8770. Resisting Islam, punished by death, crucifixion or the cutting off of the hands and feet, Surah 533. Blasphemy against Allah, punishable by death, Surah 533-34. Blasphemy against the Prophet Muhammad, death, even if the accuser repents, Surah 33:57. Sodomy, homosexuality, death for the person committing the act, as well as for the one receiving it, Surah 4:15-16 and Sunan Abu Dawud 38:44-47. Third, equality. Under the system in the United States, there is not to be any discrimination among citizens based on gender, race, color, or religion. Would Islam treat men and women equally? It teaches that men are superior to women, Surah 2:228. It gives male heirs double portions of inheritance as that given female heirs, Surah 4:11. When testifying in court, a man's witness had twice the value of a woman's, Surah 2:282. Would Islam treat non-Muslims fairly? The Quran warns Muslims not to befriend Jews or Christians, Surah 9:30. The Quran imposes jizya, tribute tax, on Christians and Jews. They pay the extra jizya tax just for the right of existence in an Islamic state, Surah 9:29. Mohammad says that a Muslim cannot be legally executed for killing a non-Muslim, Hadith Al Bukhari vol. 950. The threat of Islam is real. Muslims are taught from youth to give first allegiance to the religion of Islam above any non-Muslim nation. In essence, for most any fundamentalist Muslim, citizenship in any democracy is only seen as a stepping stone to see Sharia law established as the law of the land. Today our liberties in the Western nations stand in more jeopardy than any time since the rise of communism and fascism. There's one question that remains to consider when examining the world's fastest growing religion. Where will you run to when every nation is dominated by this Islamic repressive system of blind obedience and subjection? When it controls them all.
We have also forgiven our debtors, and lead us not
عندنا راية الشعب